Alright, here we are. Welcome to the stream. What up, Bap? You even beat me here. Perfect timing. I appreciate that. I try to be mythical and legendary as much as I can be. But I'm nothing without viewers like you tuning in and making it fun for everyone. Speaking of fun for everyone, this is probably not going to be that, but we'll try to, we'll do our best to do some matchmaking, see if we can find anyone else playing this game. I figure if I can grind the killing time mission just a few more times with a good team. Alright. Luckily, now, as it gets a little later in the evening, it's not so hard to find a full stack of players to carry me. Hopefully this will go super smoothly. We have exactly one new loading screen for this new season. And Mrs. Freeze is not even in it. There is Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and King Shark. Not even any Boomerang. The game won't let me activate that mission. Is that another glitch, or is that just something I'm missing? You're playing the Borderlands 3 puzzle game? Is that like a mini game within Borderlands 3? I know they couldn't have made like a puzzle spin-off. They made Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which I heard was good, but I never played. It was modeled off of like Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm not a huge fan of role-playing games like that, like pen and paper stuff. They're great vehicles for just creating stories, I think, but I think that their mechanical limitations kind of get more in the way of them. None of the players are moving at all. Does that mean they're in the mission now? I'm just glitched out and let me join their session. Oh, the minigame, okay. You heard it was mid? You mean the minigame that you're playing? This game, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? All would be acceptable answers. This game is worse than mid most of the time. There's a few bright spots though. Maybe it averages out to mid. Alright. Speaking of fucking bad spots, maybe it's just time for me to quit this session. Oh look, one of them did get the new character. Not that it matters whatsoever, I guess. Alright, we're gonna have to quit and then look for a new session. No Tiny Tina? Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear too much about it since I never really wanted to learn much about it before ever finishing Borderlands 3, which I never did. But, yeah, I got it from a Humble Bundle a while ago, even though I never really intend to play it. I don't like Borderlands enough to play a game of a subgenre that I don't really like. If I ever do like Dungeons and Dragons, I'll probably just get into Baldur's Gate 3. I got a couple of Discord notifications when I was not streaming from very nice people who were willing to, at the time, willing to grind with me to unlock the new character. But they have not since responded, so it's just us and the anonymous matchmaking. I think Suicide Squad would be a much better game if it had the art style of Borderlands. Not many superhero properties I think would actually be better with the less realistic cel-shaded art style, like Borderlands has. But I think Suicide Squad is one of the few Marvel or DC properties that would be served really well by that. It could look like the new Call of Duty map. That's a really convenient example to have off the top of my head. The COD map that launched same day as this new season. You know you're admitting defeat when you have to get one live service game that you were really excited for it before launch, and now you hope they take lessons from Call of Duty. You don't like tabletop D&D, but you like Boulder Gate, Baldur's Gate, Boulder Gate. Yeah. It's hard for me to get into both the turn-based combat and also the dice system. I don't like that I can select a certain action and then just fail it because of a randomized dice roll. It just seems like counterintuitive to the idea of a video game to me, but I'm happy to be in the minority, and I hope that someday Baldur's Gate 3 clicks for me, because I know people have like hundreds of hours of that, full of like their own unique storytelling. And if I ever got into it, and if my brain ever developed enough wrinkles in the gray matter to understand the combat and dialogue. Ooh, we got a TTV account in the game now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if I ever get more brain wrinkles, maybe I can begin to enjoy Baldur's Gate. That'd be nice. But gambling, that's true. That's true. I don't think there's much gambling in Baldur's Gate 3, unless it's like fictional gambling. Speaking of fictional gambling, I loved playing poker in the first Red Dead Redemption. I'm sure they even improved it for the second Red Dead Redemption, but for whatever reason I never got into that the mini games in that. Even though I probably should. I bet it would be really good for stream, or it would be a good stream to play the poker minigame in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, every dice roll is a gamble? Yeah, I see what you mean. That is a good way of putting it. When you say gamble, it makes me think of the casino in GTA Online and Red Dead Redemption. I remember I used to do the online mode of Red Dead Redemption 1 and play poker with other people, like back on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And then whenever I lost a hand, I would get up and shoot whoever I could before they inevitably shot me dead. I like to think I've matured slightly since then. It's been many years, but I'm not sure. I'm still a pretty impulsive, smooth-brained guy. Also, you can just say it before you click the dice. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember doing that when I tried the game back when it launched, and it just got kind of tedious for me. Because I wanted to like keep going back also to see the different results of the dialogue, even though I know that's not the way you're quote-unquote supposed to play Baldur's Gate. You're supposed to like commit to your choices. But I'm a curious boy. I want to know it all. I'm like that one song on my Spotify named Curious George. Maybe I'll drop the link to that. Maybe I'll just not elaborate, so it just makes people think of the Curious Monkey. You know, a game with a quick save and quick load system that I really love, or two, I guess, that sort of served the same purpose. The Skyrim quick save and quick load. It didn't come with the original one on the 360 and PS3, but for all the other versions, it came with a native quick save feature that was great for fucking around in that game. And Dishonored 2 had that as well, which was great for experimenting with the combat and trying to like optimally clear rooms of enemies in that game, which was really fun for the kind of game that was. And I think it was just faster than the one Baldur's Gate 3, which, even if it's less mechanically like complicated, from the player's perspective, that kind of immediate feedback and not having to wait to have to do something differently, I think makes the whole gameplay loop go by a lot more smoothly. Not that I have any right to be talking about smooth gameplay loops when I am willingly playing Suicide Squad. I hope the puzzles in Borderlands 3 are going better than this is. I swear, sometimes I play this game and it just doesn't work at all. Luckily, this is not one of those times. I think it's working actually better than the previous stream. Luckily, I have a little more energy this stream. Without drinking coffee. Still only had water today. Maybe in a little bit, I'll go for some more coffee if we're still on the streaming hype train.
Delighted to shoot your target, Harley.
At least this game is colorful. How, fucking torturous would it be to play this game if it was all like Fallout New Vegas browns and yellows? Or Gears of War like grays and dark blues?
Units, bring Freeze's rampage to an end. Now.
It is going well, that's good. And nice and maybe.
Your methods of slaughter are
I hear you, whatever those were in reference to.
give you that.
I have no idea what those symbols are, the purple symbols that the game wants me to look at. They probably want me to shoot them somehow. I literally have my volume turned down in this game, since I don't want to listen to the ambient brainiac noise.
Ooh, they sent more baddies. Great.
Maybe I should turn the game volume down on the stream to 0 when I play this game, and have it just be my commentary. Maybe I'll recommend a Spotify playlist for everyone to listen to. Don't you love not being the last one in the portal? There we go. Now everyone's through the glowing hole. Ooh, a Joker won, but that's not me. I'm the bunny ears Joker. Congratulations to the Twitch TV account. Oh man, at least I'm 3rd place. Last stream I was 4th place pretty consistently. Only got 1 rank that time. Hopefully they'll want to redo Killing Time and we can get more ranks.
Task Force X. I feel this is very much your area of expertise.
Hey, there's a Mrs. Freeze. Don't look at her too hard. We want the novelty to still be here when we unlock her. In, optimistically speaking, a couple of hours.
Mobile gear symbiotes detected. Sorry, I mean, Lieutenant.
The human condition is, living to feel all of your hope being sucked into a metaphor of a black hole. But with, the promise of a new character, we can stave off a bit of the existential dread for a little longer. Of course, it's the player that already has the new character. That's not, in the mission select screen yet. There we go. Now that we've drawn attention to the problem, it solves itself. That's a good lesson. Just call out people for their flaws as you see them, and trust that they will correct themselves. I like that the mission cancel button is labeled abort. Like it's a baby or something.
I love this part.
You know, say what you want about this game, at least Brainiac's skull ship that we can only look at and never ever interact with in any capacity whatsoever. At least it's pretty. The game has a pretty skybox. And a little else. It has a pretty skybox and pretty, weirdly fantastic facial animations in the cutscenes. That's about it. And it is really cool to see, an evil Batman. You can tell Kevin Conroy had fun voicing evil Batman before he died.
Target identified. Freeze.
I have no idea why I'm not doing any damage to them, but I'm not, so let's go somewhere else and hope the game works better.
Delighted to shoot your target, Harley.
I still have my game almost completely on mute, by the way, so I'm totally willing to also turn it down on the stream. It probably comes off louder on the stream than I'm listening to it. And I'll remember to turn the volume back up whenever I switch games. It is crazy that outside of like story mode cutscenes, I don't think there is literally anything in this game worth keeping the volume on for.
Whoa! I'm falling! Aren't you all on Harley's target? I am!
Bravo, Task Force.
0 kills remaining. Do we go into the portal again?
Onset of putrefaction on this Earth.
There we go. Run to portal. I thought this was a killing time mission. I guess not.
Reinforcements they shouldn't have.
It's an alright volume. Okay. Glad to hear it. Thank you for letting me know. That also lets me know if I need to talk any louder or quieter. Alright, mission complete. Hopefully this time we do the killing time mission where we just keep killing enemies until we run out of time. Very aptly named.
Oh, and my horoscopes had cut back on the gimmicks.
And none of those are better than what I have, so I guess let's suggest a mission. Let's see, where's the killing time? There it is. Wait, no, that's not it. It's this one over here.
Let's do this
Let's
one
press A
already.
to suggest, and then
Routine that cannot be interrupted.
we can let time play out at a rate of 1 second per second
Task
to
Force.
be ignored.
I feel this is very much
Okay,
your
we're trying to do
area of
iced out again.
expertise.
Do they know something I don't? Is this actually the best way to grind out the mastery ranks? I'm almost certain that it's faster to do killing time. I don't know, could be wrong. I kind of feel like listening to music. I wonder if I can find the
What's your excuse?
Spotify link
I'm
to
not an MD. I have zero patience.
that song I mentioned earlier. It's been a while since I've listened to it, but it is one that I like.
Covering fire.
Alright, I did manage to find the correct Spotify link. I'll see about dropping that in the chat. If you like something, rep it. That's what I always like to say. I like both the song and the album art for this one. It's one of those songs that maybe more so than the song itself. I would like to get like a canvas print of the album art for this and hang it up. I'm a fan of like simple but colorful and distinctive pieces of artwork.
Gotta take the little wins.
It's crazy that we're the only one in the mission screen. Okay, nope. Right as I say that, one person left, and then the rest are here, at least. You know, I find most of my new music I have for the past few years through the Spotify song radio feature. You like click on a song and then you say go to song radio, and it like generates a playlist based off of your past listens and that one particular song. But it's all such a slave to the Spotify algorithm. I don't okay, now I guess we can go with that one person. Nope, they exited the mission screen. Well, if I recommend killing time again, will they go for it?
If we don't pick this mission, I'll take matters into my own hands.
New gear for the
Nothing
threat.
ever just
Nothing
works in
that's
this mission.
spelled out.
Not this mission, this game. Bit of a Freudian slip there, but I meant something actually worse. Alright, now they want to go. Can we two-man this mission? We'll see. Do you mean your weekly Spotify skips or whatever, if you're on Spotify free? Spotify Premium is one of the few streaming services that I feel like I consistently get my money's worth for, but it's also less expensive than than video streaming services, which ironically I don't use nearly as much. But I'm not sure what you mean by using your weekly. That may be part of the Australian local dictionary that I'm not knowledgeable of. So we have to get close to these enemies to do more damage to them. When I put it that way, I guess nothing really changes. I should have played Warzone, or Amnesia, or Dead Space, or Resident Evil, or I should have made a new character in Fallout.
How does he do?
Or I should have taught myself all of Destiny 2. Or, no, I really should have played PGA Tour 2K23. That's the one I should have done. Oh, Spotify weekly playlists. Okay, I see what you mean. Are those the ones that it like auto-generates for you? I don't really look at those so much for myself, but I know it does give you ones like Discover Weekly, stuff like that. I have not actually looked at the Discovery playlists for like new music that Spotify generates for you often enough to know if it really does change each and every week, or how much songs get reused. There's a hide feature in Spotify that you can use to hide a song from any particular playlist, but I really wish there was a button that would say, please never recommend this song to me again. I've not been able to find that button. And there's a few songs that I used to listen to a lot, so Spotify thinks that I love them, but I've gotten sick of them to the point where I like never want to ambiently hear them again.
Oh
And yet there's no way for me to tell Spotify about that. Use hide a lot? Okay. I see you have good taste too, knowing when good taste is not what you're hearing. You mean there is a button to do that? If so, I need to Google that. I need to learn where that is. Maybe I'll look it up on Bing to get the free points.
I can't resist a funny lady's target.
Oh, they give you weekly and daily playlists. That's cool. Goes to show me I should look up more of this stuff instead of just doing the same things the same ways. Although I do really like the feature to vibe with one particular song and then theoretically find a lot more songs based on that. At least like half the songs in my experience and new song radios that I generate are just things that I've listened to before. Although I guess into Spotify's defense, those are the songs that I want a lot of the time. It would be cool if there was some kind of toggle in the options to prioritize suggesting new songs or songs you've listened to before. You thought there was a button to hide songs, I'm assuming you mean? I've only looked at it on the mobile app. I don't know if maybe people have to go to the website with the desktop client or something. But at least on the Android app, I've only seen the ability to hide it for that particular playlist for that one time. I like how the billboards are still working, even though it's completely frozen over. This game is fucking terrible. I could, well, first I could have done anything except buy it on day one with the deluxe edition. I think this is the only time that I've gotten a battle pass with the game that came with the deluxe version that I've just never bothered to redeem. Simply because, like, both the gameplay loop and the rewards and the cosmetics in the battle pass, they're just not captivating enough to make me care about it. Alright, now we're running to Portal. Are you nostalgic for a few minutes ago when we were running to the same portal again? And in the future we'll probably be running to this exact same portal. Funny how future predictions work. Got 2 Spotify weekly accounts. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That sounds useful for finding a better variety of music. It's pretty smart. That's another new Harley Quinn outfit that they put in this game. Anything to get the thirst trap dollars. I don't blame them though. I'm pretty sure all of the best-selling bundles in Call of Duty, besides the crossover character ones, are the Hot Pink anime ones. All those guns are worse than what I had.
But I did get all
Alright, they had better politely take my suggestion this time of the killing time mission.
I've got an altitude problem.
Task Force X.
Why did they activate that exact same
Expertise.
mission? That cannot be faster than leveling up with the killing time mission.
Brainiac,
My head is gonna get blown up because that's immersive.
Colonel Flag, we're
Neat.
gonna need a new expendable asset.
That's the real Suicide Squad experience.
Anyway, you'll be taking on somewhat larger enemies this time, so adjust your tactics accordingly.
I'll try rejoining another squad. Oh, a third person joined actually. That's cool. But is that even worth sticking around for if we can't do that mission? I feel like we just waste a lot of time otherwise. Wow, if you go in the water, they just force field to lift you out of the water. That is crazy. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, and the game crashed. It's not even the first time today. Should we even try more of this? At least it's colorful and mindless, so it is, it's good for that certain context. It at least crashes less often than when the game launched, and maybe only because no one is playing it. But at least it's letting me sign into WB services again. Or not again, but just at all, unlike when it originally launched. Yawn. Despite this game being ADHD incarnate, still makes me yawn. You said save it for later, Bap? Okay, I hear you. I didn't see that message until I started the game again, but I'll say this, if it crashes or if there's any other inconvenience or glitch or anything, and we have to stop playing, I'll do something else instead. Excuse me, instead of trying to resurrect this again. Or if we can't do matchmaking, if we don't find anyone, I won't wait too long to find a team. Oh, they have outfits from the old Arkham series. They really need to make that money. And they definitely will not put that in the Battle Pass, because they know it'll sell. I appreciate it, Bap. Don't worry though, I'm about at my wit's end with this game, as I imagine maybe you are too, so at least we got 2 people. Hopefully they'll carry us to rank 25 and to the new character, and then we can reconfront all the existential dread we've been holding off. So did you ever end up solving the puzzles in Borderlands 3? I may have played enough of that game a couple to a few years ago to remember, or not to remember, but to have done the puzzle minigame, but I do not remember even a little bit what it is, or how often it's in the game. I remember the villains from Borderlands 3 was like the streaming siblings, and they had Reese from Tales from the Borderlands, but he was like in a machine and he had a mustache or something. Some bullshit like that. I remember that Handsome Jack was not in it. And he was a very of his time villain, but I still really miss that character.
Yeah. Check those.
There's no mission selected. Let's see if we can take care of that.
True, this other Earth is a hostile hell world, but not
And we have a
without
talent
its
point.
rewards
Let's
for
put
those
that
who
in here.
dare. Simulation is inevitable. Sitting on all the care packages I care to sit
Oh
on.
no. Did
Come on now.
all the other players leave? Usually when something begins going correctly in this game, it means everyone else left. It's still a public game. Okay, there we go. We got at least one person. And you know they really care because they have a really cool costume that they probably had to pay real money for.
Feeling very down.
I wish Joker
actually.
had more stamina for his umbrella. However, I can phrase that to make sense. He had a longer window for his traversal. I'm glad you solved those puzzles, Bap. That's pretty cool. You still on Borderlands 3, or are you on the shooting part of it? It's pretty funny to play Borderlands and play it as a puzzle game, but it definitely happens occasionally. They put that puzzle mini-game in there for a reason, I assume. It'd be weird if they didn't want people to play it. We still don't have a second person in the squad. I like the look of the 3 dead shots behind me, at least. I guess some enemies showed up here, and I just happened to be standing right here.
What was Inferno about again?
Good metrics, TFX. We'll keep you on.
I wonder if that person who it says keeps trying to join, if their own game is glitching out and they're very justifiably annoyed at it right now. Let's see. We can probably take out this rooftop encampment pretty quickly. They all have those weird shields. Don't know how to get rid of them. Oh, inventory, nice. Most important part of any looter shooter. Borderlands handles it way better than this game, but in this game you also have to have an inventory session occasionally, just sorting and deleting all your guns. Maybe Destiny does it best, although Destiny is kind of just the modern fusion of Halo and Borderlands. They're still not in the squad. Alright, we got someone new, that's good. And I hope they stick around because the Discord for the game is pretty dead. But should we wait for at least a third person? Because I don't think they can join in the middle of a mission. Unfortunately, I think they would be able to. They should be able to, at least. At least I can slowly float down like Mary Poppins. Hey, a helicopter coming straight for me. Ow. I feel like killing time will be pretty hard with only 2 people. If we can at least get a third person, if not a full team of 4. Which this game seems to be pretty much made for. Which is inconvenient since no one plays this game. And I can't even recommend the people do. The health goes down pretty slowly, it seems. This is a strong helicopter. There we go.
Just full of cheap tricks, aren't you, Joker?
Didn't I disable Brainiac's ambient in-game dialogue? I prefer it when he does not speak. Ah, fucking shit. That sniper hit me. I'm gonna shoot my SMG gun at him from here. And I got him. But at what cost? Alright, I guess we'll begin the mission now. We gave an unfortunate amount of time for anyone else to join.
Boots up. Let's get into it, team.
Honing your skills in a lost and deadly Earth should aid our defense of this Earth.
All surviving units, please pacify the clown.
How do I look? I was going for cold, but missed the mark.
Reality was feeling a little uninspired, so I've revised it. Enjoy.
Gotta love it when the enemies seem to have perfect aim, but they're so nondescript against the background of the combat arena. We can barely tell where they are.
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate.
Joker's here. Have to move.
I hate it when we get stunned. That seems to defeat whatever little purpose and fun there is left in the game, which is mostly in the traversal in the middle of combat. The stun effect just stops you from doing that for a while.
Modification, Task Force X. Reality was feeling a little uninspired, so I've revised it. Enjoy. How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive. I'm sending you some true opposition to play with, Task Force X. All surviving units, please pacify the clown. Reality is malleable, Task Force X.
Damn, I landed
I'll
right in the
demonstrate.
middle of that science fiction lava, whatever. Nice, got the revive.
Joker, damn it.
So I heard that 7 Days to Die came out of early access today, which is crazy. I didn't even assume it's really already been out of early access. It's just one of those games that's been around forever and in like perpetual development. So it's crazy to see that definitive step taken.
How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive.
All that said, I've never played it, so I don't know. The closest thing I've maybe played is like Rust and Project Zomboid, and both of them I found way too sweaty and haven't played in years. We escaped the hit squad, but somehow I don't think so. I think the entire
I made some
level here
modifications.
is us against a hit squad.
What you call reality, I call a potential weapon.
Timing needs.
Are you bored, Task Force X? Why don't I adjust the odds a little? How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive.
Someone pop me in the microwave to thaw.
Maybe I can try playing some Sea of Thieves after this. That's another 4-player live service game that somehow ends up with a fun premise just not working any percentage of the time. At least when I try to play it. But at least with that one, if it does work, we'll be part of a pirate ship crew and could have a part in literally steering that. That'd be fun. It's also been a long time since I played that game successfully at all, so I've also completely forgotten how.
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate.
Fresh facility raid, and me with my umbrella.
What you call reality, I call a potential weapon. Reality was feeling a little uninspired, so I revised it.
I have no idea why some enemies just seem to stop taking any significant damage all of a sudden.
When it comes to Joker action, I've got it.
I made some modifications.
The other guy is doing way better than me. Although I'm very happy to be carried in this game.
Pals, this fella's about
In
to
any
erupt.
game, really, but especially this game.
Ducking cover! It's gonna blow!
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate.
I guess I'm out of ammo for that one.
Hole in one!
Reality was feeling a
We'll
little
work on that, get some more.
uninspired, so I revised it. Enjoy.
Pals, this fella's about to erupt!
Who are you trying to impress with this butchery, Joker? Nobody's laughing. How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive.
Beginning our descent.
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate. Deploying one of our elite.
Mastery level still going up. That's nice. I say as right as I get knocked out of the air.
Pacify the clown. How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive. What you call reality, I call a potential weapon.
No plans.
The techno parasites in this game kind of reminded me of the parasite in the Resident Evil 4. It's a thematic crossover I never expected to make.
Rebound.
Oh, Joker. And it feels like you just
Revive the other player before we get downed ourselves.
Is malleable, Task Force X. I'll
Oh no, like that. Now we have to get the bots to revive us. Alright, luckily he got rezzed. And we're doing good again.
Who are you trying to impress with this butchery, Joker? Nobody's laughing. You're just full of cheap tricks, aren't you, Joker?
Look, Ma, no plans.
Reality was feeling a little uninspired, so I've revised it. Enjoy. I made some modifications, Task Force X. Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate. What you call reality, I call a potential weapon. How to teach you that you don't. I'm going to take this fight up a notch. Who are you trying to impress with this butchery, Joker? Nobody's laughing. Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate.
Wonder how that other Joker is holding up.
What you call reality, I call a potential
I'm sure he's fine. He hasn't even needed another revive. Knock on wood.
Razzed by that lightning bolt.
reality was feeling a little uninspired. So I've revised it. Enjoy.
Oh no, I got stunned again. That means I'm basically crippled until I stop looking electrified like this. Alright, there we go.
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate.
Current target. Joker. Zeroed in on Joker.
You're just full of cheap tricks, aren't you, Joker? Reality was feeling a little uninspired. So I've revised it. Enjoy.
I'm firing on Joker. I'm roughing up Boomerang's target. That's right.
I like how it looks like we've been fighting so long in this level that like the sun has risen in this alternate universe.
Whoa! I'm falling!
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate. All surviving units, please pacify the cloud. What you call reality, I call a potential weapon.
Joker targeted for elimination. Not the worst I've had on my shoes.
How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive. Reality was feeling a little uninspired. So I've revised it. Enjoy. I'm sending you to the opposite. Play with Task Force X. Who are you trying to impress with this butchery, Joker? Nobody's laughing. What you call reality, reality, I call a potential weapon.
Curtain call.
Reality was feeling a little uninspired, so I revised it. Enjoy. I made some modifications, Task Force X. Oh, Joker. And it feels like you just got out of stasis. Go on, save Joker. If you need his help, you're in more danger than you think. How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll get invented.
Well, you think a guy like me wouldn't run out of with me? But here we
You're
are.
just full of cheap tricks, aren't you, Joker? I made some modifications, Task Force X. Time to find something more advanced, Task Force X. Who are you trying to impress with this butchery, Joker? Nobody's laughing. How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive.
Big fan of boys. Big fan, but not now.
Oh, Joker. And it feels like you just got out of stasis. Farewell, little clown.
Come on. Somebody at least light my exploding cigar.
Reality is malleable, Task Force X. I'll demonstrate. Not the most impressive, Joe. Do I have a help? Or another quick? What will it be, Joker? Oh, Joker. And it feels like you just got out of stasis.
Yeah, not to be a downer, but I've been down.
I'm ready, Steve Ultron. Aren't you, Joker? You know I'm going to win.
Get back here and put up a fight.
Not the most impressive Joker defeat I've seen, but I'll take it.
Boy, if I'm fighting, you better be too.
Oh, Joker. And it feels like you just... How to teach you that you don't belong here? I'll have to get inventive.
Come on! Somebody at least light my exploding cigar! Identified a new target!
I'll bring down that.
Alright. Are we gonna get the revive? Yeah, I think he can make it. I'll count on him to do that before he gets here.
You're just full of cheap
Ugh,
tricks, aren't
pardon
you,
my
Joker?
français, but this sucks.
There he is. Let's see if we can just make it to portal. I think mastery level 53 is fine enough to end on, but I don't want to leave him behind if he wants to stay and fight.
Reality is
So if we just hang around near the exit portal, maybe eventually he'll come near us. Get the idea? Sounds like a bit of a plan. At least the first quarter of one or something.
Yeah.
Somehow this game is putting me to sleep despite being perfectly the embodiment of ADHD. Almost got knocked into the portal. That would have been crazy. The other guy is all the way over there.
all surviving units. Please pacify the crowd.
I'm pretty sure I can survive indefinitely in this corner by the portal here. As long as nothing super bullshit happens, which in this game I guess never a guarantee.
Tricks, aren't you, Joker?
Some more enemies there as well. I don't know if it's even worth taking that fight though.
Not the worst I've had on my shoes.
We don't have any shields. And I'd hate to be down to this close to the portal, like this.
Not the most impressive
on.
Joker defeat.
Maybe
I've
there's
Somebody
a
at least light my
a
exploding
bot character
cigar.
near me. Hopefully they didn't stick exclusively by him. That would be too bad.
Firing on Joker.
Ugh, I've gone down, like a talk show host's jokes.
Firing to eliminate Joker.
Alright. I'll go through the portal. Hopefully the other guy will too. Mission complete. There we go. Now what should we do? Hey, look, I'm even number 1. What should we do other than this game? we at least got to rank 25, so we should be able to unlock the new character next time.
Considering your neurochemistry, I don't promise this will end well, Joker. But let's...
Zero hits on Terran activity. Search sweep in progress.
Assimilation is inevitable.
Mobile gear symbiotes detected. Sorry, I mean, Lutinot.
Assimilation is inevitable.
Joker, a man willing to...